Welcome to Castle Country RV here in Helper, Utah. My name is Ryan Specht. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Rockwood Ultralight 2706 WS. One of the most important things you want to pay attention to when you're trying to find a new trailer, knowing what your tow vehicle is capable of. This guy comes in at a dry weight just under 7,200 pounds. The gross vehicle weight rating on it's just over 8,200 pounds, so it allows for over 1,000 pounds of cargo, which is plenty in a unit that's just under 30 feet long. We do bring them in with the nice power tongue jack and the hard plastic covers for the propane tank. Point out some other things here on the outside real quick, and then we'll take you inside and show you all the awesome features on the 2706. So a huge pass-through storage area here because they use that drop frame, so your I-beam actually drops the entire height of the I-beam once it's across the axle, and it gives you that very large pass-through storage area. In these boxes here, you've got a Suburban griddle. It's kind of like the Blackstone, but made by Suburban, and a little prep table that hooks on next to it, and that all sets up right over here by your outdoor kitchen. So you've got this little rail on the side, that's gonna set up your griddle and your prep table. You got a quick connect to the propane below, so you can have the eggs and bacon and stuff going over here, but then you've got your really awesome outdoor kitchen setup right here. So you got this little guy that'll slide out. You got a nice 2-burner cooktop, another quick connect to the propane down below. You do have power out here, as well as a nice little mini fridge. So that kind of wraps it up with a quick tour of the outside. We'll meet you back inside and go over some of the awesome features on this bunk model Rockwood Ultralight. All right, guys, come on inside. Let's take a look at this really awesome bunk model by the Rockwood line. As you look around, you'll see some really nice appointments. We did bring it in with the lighter color wood, just makes it feel a little bit bigger. One of my favorite things when you first come in this coach, you've got a really nice, you could be a pantry, it could be a coat closet, a great place here. And something I just kind of want to point out to you, this light up above, it's actually got a sensor on it, so it automatically turns on when you open up that door. Right behind me, you got 2 of the double bunks. One of the neatest things here though is they want to utilize this space under this second bunk. So you got your outdoor kitchen on one side, and then this guy will actually flip up and pin out of the way for you. So you've got tons of storage down below. They've even added a really nice door from the outside to access this area, so you can load it from either right inside the entry door or from the back of the coach. Really nice feature on this Rockwood. We're gonna go ahead and slide right over into the restroom, then we'll take a look at the rest of the coach here. Look at the size of this bathroom. It's a pretty good sized bathroom for a bunk model. You do have an actual medicine cabinet, not just a mirror hanging on the wall. Really good sized sink here. You have a little flip down up above that for like your soap and your sponges or whatnot, and some storage down below the sink as well as access to the water pump. Makes it real easy if you ever have to get in and do any work on that water pump. We do bring it in with the really nice Max Air fan on it, as well as the really cool cover up above. So you can actually have it on and open when you're going down the road. This fan will exhaust over 920 cubic feet of air a minute. So really nice. And then look at the size of this shower. I'm not a huge guy, got plenty of room in here for a larger person. You do have that tri-fold glass door, so it'll seal it off nice. You don't have to worry about any of the water or anything getting out of there with that nice tri-fold door. And then it'll just pin out of the way for when you're in transit. Another really cool thing here on the Rockwood, and I want you to come on in here and take a look at this. So this is what's called a shower miser. Essentially what it is it's a little diverter valve. You know, at home when you turn on the hot water, you got to wait for it to come. Not a big deal when you're at home, but when you're filling up a gray tank or you're running out of a fresh tank, kind of a big deal. So what you'll do is you'll have this in this position. It's going to divert that water back down to your hot water heater till this little blue piece of pipe, the shower miser, turns clear, kind of translucent. You know, oh, my water's hot now. You flip it here and it's going to come out the faucet. So you're stretching out your gray tank and your fresh tank. I'll meet you guys back in the kitchen living room area. We'll go over some of the other features out there. All right, here we are in the main living room on the 2706 WS. Really awesome setup here. So right across from your entertainment center, you've got a couple of theater seatings. These are really neat too. So not only do you have the ability to recline, but something they started to do in this season, you've actually got this right here. And what does that do for you? It's lumbar support. So you can either pull this out or lower it back, give you that nice cushion on your back. You do have that center console with a couple cup holders. One of the nice things here too, inside here, you've got 2 12-volt USB ports as well as a regular 110 outlet. So charging your devices and stuff all right here in this theater seating's easy. You've got the really nice double shades on all your windows. So you got privacy as well as blackout shades. And again, I'm right across from that entertainment center. Below, you've got the electric heater fireplace, which is an awesome feature. Let's get that sucker turned on here so we can just get the look of it. What I like is you can have it on for the heating element, or you can have it on for just the ambiance of it. You don't have to have the heat going. You got some storage above that. I really like the way too they've put your control panel in here, so it's not just on the wall. It's in an area where you can kind of close it off and it still looks good. Above that, you've got the IRV Technologies stereo, and then it does come with the Insignia television, so a really good setup. And just like in the bathroom, we do have the Max Air fan here in the main living room area. Again, it's going to have that really nice cover on it. Leave it on and open when you're out fishing. You don't have to worry if it starts to rain about that coming inside. We do have this one with the single air conditioner on it. It is ducted throughout, so it'll spread that air nice and evenly. You can even, like it is now, have it opened up. This is a quick cool feature, so it's going to dump and cool this area, or you can close it off and it's going to force that through the ductwork. And all the ductwork is individual. You can close them off, you can aim them and spin them around, which isn't true in most of the brands on the market today. Sliding right over into our kitchen area, you'll see you've got the really nice gas electric Dometic refrigerator. Something I'll point out while we're in here too, so a few little things. So you do have a built-in 10,000 gallon water filtration system on this unit. So whether you're somewhere with a hookup or you're running out of your tank, all your water is going to get filtered down to 0.9 microns. You've also got a tire pressure monitoring system. So each one of the tires, it's not just the little valve stem sensor on there. They've actually got the band inside the tire. It's going to be a lot more accurate on reading that tire pressure. They are nitrogen filled tires, so you shouldn't have that much fluctuation, but this is a really nice thing to have with you in your tow vehicle, so you know that your tire pressure is at the level it needs to be. We do have the Magic Chef microwave here. This is large enough to fit an 11-inch dinner plate, so a little bigger than most of the competition. You've got your hood above the stovetop that is actually vented out. It doesn't just circulate that air, it actually vents out of the coach. You've got a built-in knife rack across the back. Your nice glass cover top serves as a backsplash for you when it's time to cook. You got your 3-burner cooktop, and you've got the little bit bigger than most of the industry oven, 24 inches instead of 17 like a lot of the competition uses. Nice solid surface countertops here. And you'll notice we do have the metal blinds in the kitchen area, and that's just because of fire code. They can't do those nice roller shades right by your cooktop. We do have that split double basin sink. It is a really nice stainless steel sink. I like the way that now they're giving you a split cover for it. So this one will serve as kind of a drying rack, and this one can also serve as like a little bit of a cutting board, but I'll give you the option to be able to use half of the sink and have the other half still covered. Right above that, you've got some really good storage, and everything is actually screwed and glued together. This season, even in the ultralights, they've gone to the nice French hidden hinges, so you don't have those exposed hinges on the outside of the door. Just gives it that cleaner look. You got some storage down below the sink. That's a great spot for your trash can, and they've done a good job of giving you a nice 3 bank of drawers here. They even give you the little area for your silverware. And again, just like in the bathroom, you've got the little flip down for the soap and the sponges. And there is an extension for the countertop that'll hook on here to give you a little more prep space. That's actually located right here under the dinette. Didn't have it set up for you for this video. We do have a couple extension drawers on each side of that dinette. And then of course you do have access to the back side. There's a door on the outside to get in there, or you could pull up the cushions to get to it. But another thing I want to point out on the Rockwoods, because you get a lot of the industry that says, oh, I'm aluminum framed. Then you come in and you look under their dinettes and stuff, and it's 1x1 wood. Look at that with Rockwood, everything is framed out in aluminum. So you got double welded aluminum framing on all your joints, and anywhere that they're gonna run a screw or something into that, they actually put a wood backer inside of that aluminum. So it's not just binding into an 1/8 inch of aluminum, it's actually gonna bind into that wood as well. So that kind of covers the main area here. Meet you back in the bedroom for a second. We'll wrap up our tour on the 2706 WS. All right, come on back inside this 2706 WS. Wanted to highlight the fact we have 2 entry doors on this unit, one that goes directly into the master bedroom. And look at the size of that closet when you first come in. You've got a ton of shelving, and then you've also got wardrobe hanging space up above that, which is a great feature. Again, we bring it in with that Max Air fan here in the bedroom. Has that really nice cover on it. We do just have a single AC on this unit right now, but if you wanted the second one, it is wired for that, and it would drop right in the same vent. that max air fan's in. So each one of your lights in here, I also want to point out, has an individual switch on it. So if you don't want them all to be on, you can shut them off. Like if this guy wants to roll over and take a nap or something. You've also got a 110 volt outlet as well as a 12 volt USB port on each side of the bed. So right by each nightstand, some storage up above as well. And then I like to point this out also, that you've got some storage down below the bed. You've got this little nook here, and then you've got a couple drawers below that. And again, look at this. Everything is framed out 100% aluminum. The only wood you'll find in the Rockwood is 5/8 tongue and groove marine grade plywood in the decking, and then the wood in all your cabinetry. It's framed out is 100% aluminum, even in the roof trusses. So that kind of covers it on the interior tour. We'll meet you back outside and wrap things up. Well, thanks for taking the time to spend with me here at Castle Country RV in Helper, Utah. Hope you enjoyed our tour of the Rockwood Ultralight 2706 WS. If you have any questions, feel free to send me an email or just stop by the dealership. The email is ryans@castlecountryRV.com.